From the national newsroom of the Canadian Press, I'm Karen Rebo. Prime Minister Mark Carney's government narrowly survived a crucial budget vote last night and avoided sending Canadians to the polls this winter. Instead, the parliamentary vote result propped up the Liberal minority government. MPs voted 170 to 168 on a confidence motion that supported the budget. Green Party MP Elizabeth May voted with the Liberals, and 4 other opposition MPs did not vote. Interim NDP leader Don Davies later explained why 2 of his caucus members opted to join 2 Conservatives in abstaining from the vote.
Canada is facing instability and overlapping crises. In these challenging times, we must put our country's well-being first above partisan interests.
Hours before the vote, May said she would back the budget because Carney assured his commitment to meeting Canada's climate targets in the Paris Agreement. Canada will welcome the Swedish royal family today for a 3-day state visit, alongside a delegation of top government ministers and officials from dozens of Swedish companies. King Carl Gustaf XVI and Queen Sylvia's first trip to Canada in nearly 20 years will take them to Ottawa and then to Montreal. A Canadian delegation that includes Chief Justice Richard Wagner will officially welcome the royals to Ottawa's Rideau Hall this morning. They'll lay a wreath at the tomb of the unknown soldier and then meet with Prime Minister Mark Carney. And a state dinner will be held at the Governor-General's residence this evening. Canada's premiers say their virtual meeting yesterday with Prime Minister Carney was productive. Talks centering on the federal budget and stalled trade talks with the U.S. Ontario Premier Doug Ford hinted announcements on steel and softwood lumber could come soon.
An announcement on steel and softwood lumber that affects Ontario in a big way. He'll be addressing that over the next week or so.
It was their first meeting since U.S. President Donald Trump abruptly froze trade talks last month over an anti-tariff ad he didn't like the Ontario government running. And Canada's top literary prize for fiction has gone to a female author who has won the prize before.
The winner of the 2025 Giller Prize is Suvankam Tamavangsa.
That was the announcement of the coveted prize and its $100,000 check at the Toronto Gala, broadcast on the CBC last night. Suvankam Tamavangsa won for her novel Pick a Color, which is a character study of a nail technician who leads a rich inner life.
She's a woman who doesn't have a family or a partner, but she has her job. Her work will never wake up the next day and tell her that it doesn't love her anymore.
Tamavangsa's win came 5 years after her first Giller for her short story collection, How to Pronounce Knife. She's one of 4 authors to have won the honor twice. This is the Canadian Press. In sports, it's parade day for the Grey Cup champion Saskatchewan Roughriders. The football franchise is to hold a procession this afternoon down Regina's Albert Street, the Green Mile. Cheering fans gathered outside Mosaic Stadium yesterday to see the team hoist the Grey Cup during a welcome home celebration following Sunday's win over the Montreal Alouettes in Winnipeg. Lifetime Riders fan Shane Haddad was there.
Riders have been in a lot of cups. They just don't win them. But for the smallest franchise, they did really well.
Quarterback and MVP Trevor Harris told the crowd the fans kept him motivated. In the NFL Monday night game, the Dallas Cowboys bowed their heads during a moment of silence before the game in honor of late defensive end Marshawn Kneeland, who died by suicide this month. Then they went on to win it, 33-16 in Las Vegas. There are 8 games in the NHL tonight, with 3 Canadian teams in action. Last night, all 3 Canadian teams playing lost. From the Canadian Press, I'm Karen Rebo.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. For more of today's top stories, visit thecanadianpressnews.ca.